This is toilet paper. In addition to its other use, it's become a bit of a symbol for the COVID-19 pandemic.
Shelves are empty all across this area.
Showed up today and it's just chaos. For days, this has been the picture of America.
And it's not just toilet paper in short supply. It's the same story for food items like beans, pasta, flour. But the problem isn't that we don't have enough food, and the numbers show it's not panic buying either. So what's going on? The problem is the supply chain, the path from the field to your pantry. COVID-19 is exposing the weak links in the chain. Let's start at the beginning using tomatoes as an example. We have enough food. We're growing enough tomatoes for everybody. But it takes people to harvest them. Farms often rely on a lot of seasonal workers from other countries. Because of the pandemic, the State Department has cut back on the number of visas that it's issuing. While the government is still trying to issue some seasonal visas, a smaller workforce would mean more food gets left in the field. Next, the food needs to be processed. That applies to everything from canning these tomatoes to butchering meat. If a worker in a big processing warehouse comes down with COVID-19, it can knock out big portions of the supply chain. That's already starting to happen. Major meat plants have had to shut down because of outbreaks in their facilities. If more of these outbreaks happen, that could mean less food moving through the system. So normally after processing, the food would go to both grocery stores and restaurants. But now, with restaurants closed, everyone is eating at home. Restaurant sales are way down, and grocery sales are way up. And it's not like we can just ship the food from one to the other. The factories making those industrial-sized cans of tomato sauce are struggling to switch over to your regular size. That bottleneck is driving the price of groceries way up. For example, here's the cost of eggs now compared to a year ago. So more people than ever are struggling to buy groceries at the same time as tomatoes are rotting in the fields. And it's the same story for toilet paper too. No TP needed for all those shuttered offices and businesses. You can maybe see why some shelves are empty. The US is still producing more than enough. It's just getting dumped, held up, or sent the wrong way. American grocery supply chains are great at shipping stuff cheaply and quickly, but they're vulnerable to big shakeups like coronavirus. And this pandemic could serve as a warning. Climate change will cause major disruptions to our supply chains. Because no matter the crisis, whether it's a pandemic or a hurricane or a drought, everybody eats and everybody poops.